The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
I like my green with crystals like Folgers, picking up momentum, rolling like boulders. They call me ice, but I'm really much colder. My rhymes is heavy like the weight on my shoulders. I'm spitting that red hot smoldering lava. I fight to the end like the Navajo. Crack a bottle though, make it the goose with cranberry and triple sec. Triple my check, I feel the ripple effect of a fool on the loose. I hit you from every angle. From obtuse to right, street shit like JJ, I'm dynamite. Slide me some dough, I show you an execution in the flesh, and promise not to leave nothing left. If you vomit, I keep stabbing, shooting, damaging, looting, till it ain't no disputing who the greatest is.
Booyaka,
That's who the greatest is. Blocker.
Booyaka.
What's up, party people?
It's cracking.
Thanks for joining Mike Robertson Blvd live on a Tuesday night.
Going live.
Yes. We got a very special show for you people.
Yes, we do.
We got a guest, Mr. Tre Luv, one of our regulars in the house tonight.
AKA the Playboy of comedy.
That's right. We got Mr. Mellroz Uncut,
the most interesting comic in the world, Craig.
Then we got my main man, Mr. Grouch, Mr. Grumpy, Dwann Encyclopedia Brown.
But he don't like that shit.
I just realized my knuckles are ashy.
He don't like that shit.
Oh, man.
My wife be mad motherfucker. I usually leave the house with ashy ass knuckles.
Yeah, I said nashy uckles.
Nashy.
Nashy.
Like I've been hitting a baby powdered punching bag.
Like you've been slapping on niggas in the cold and shit.
It's just nasty.
That shit'll fuck your face.
That usually mean a nigga's clean.
You from Chicago.
When he ashy, that means he's showered up.
Got a shower, but I didn't put that lotion on top.
Yeah, it just means he's showered up.
But Tre Luv, how is fighting in the cold, man?
Let me tell you something. It's crazy about fighting in the cold because believe it or not, it's like you numb, right? Like you fighting and like y'all getting down, and then when you get home the next day,
that's when you feel it.
Oh,
that's when you feel it.
Oh, really?
Chicago think they so tough. Yeah. Cause you be taking punches and stuff, but it be sub-zero, so it's like y'all just throwing icicles at each other. You ice, he ice, and y'all don't feel nothing, and then when y'all thaw out, it's
ice.
Yeah.
Baby.
So the key is when the pain comes, you just take your ass back to where you was fighting at.
That's it. And you'll feel better.
And numb up again.
Niggas gotta judge each other the next day. Like, come over here, let me see your face.
Let me see it. Let me see how much pain you in.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fucking Chicago.
Funny. All right, guys. We are going to be talking about a few things. I got some very special things I want to share that's very close and dear to my heart.
Okay.
We're going to start off with a few little funny videos, talk about our top little trending items. Then we're going to talk about this thing that just came out today about this attempt to impeach Donald Trump. Whoa. And I want to talk about if we think it is going to happen. That's the question on the table today. All right. So let's go with it, man.
Let's go.
Very first thing I want to show you guys, man, is this video of this guy. It's a throwback from 1995. This dude is famous for being knocked out and still throwing punches after the knockout. Let's run it.
Who did like Floyd Badweather?
Right. I like that.
Right.
That same shit happened to Roy
Floyd
Jones.
August Weather.
Roy was down fighting.
That shit happened the same thing with Roy Jones when he was older. When he fought he fought some random dude in Australia.
Are you serious?
And got knocked out the same way about 5 years ago.
But they don't show that.
About 5 years ago.
I never seen that.
Oh, they showed it.
He got rocked?
He got rocked and he went around like
dude.
This is like 2012, Roy Jones.
Man, I gotta.
That's what they call a bad dream.
After that first knockout from Roy Jones, man, it was never the same, bro. Yep.
Really?
Tarver,
it was when he went up and fought. When he fought heavyweight.
When he went heavyweight.
And then you saw even when he beat Tarver the first time when he lost that weight. He was never the same.
Yeah, you're right.
He beat Tarver, and he still didn't look good.
He always had shaky legs.
But he beat him fair and square.
He did beat him fair and square, but he didn't look like Roy Jones.
So RJ beat Tony. I thought Antonio Tarver beat him both times. They
fought 3 times.
No, when he stepped up as a heavyweight the first time, he beat him.
No. Heavyweight when he fought at Ruiz. Roy Jones was the first person to go from welterweight to win the heavyweight title.
And he won.
And then after he lost that weight, he fought Tarver. And he beat Tarver.
Right, the first time.
And he beat Tarver the first time by decision.
Right.
And then that second time they fought, Tarver does a one hit. knocked his ass out.
Tarver won him out.
And then he lost it hurt me. But he was done by then. I mean, that was like 2003.
He was done.
And the nigga was still fighting in 2013. And that's why he's on the mat like this.
Playing the cymbals and shit.
Right. But you gotta respect that spirit, though. I ain't gonna lie. I love. No,
you have to not respect his money management, because the only nigga will fight after so long is a nigga who is broke. Like all you fighter niggas you gotta protect the bank, nigga. Don't protect your face all the time. Protect the bank.
I'm kind of insulted because like I feel like I like the comedian version of that. Like I had money, you know what I'm saying? I made money, but now.
You didn't make no Roy Jones goddamn
right. Yeah. that nigga made.
You was Troy Jones, nigga.
Well, he wasn't making like
Boy Jones. Nigga. He had Boy Jones money.
Boy Jones.
Boy Jones.
He had Boy Jones money.
Roy Jones wasn't making like that Mayweather. He made like $8 million a fight. Yeah, exactly. But he would take his own rings.
But it was for the time he was getting paid.
He was getting paid, but he didn't have a promoter, so he wasn't getting the bigger numbers. But he was getting a larger chunk of the money.
He was doing his own
thing.
And
the game wasn't the same. Like
it wasn't the same.
The game is wide open.
But he still made enough money to chill on if he managed his money right.
Plus, he was living on this little farm with chickens and shit.
Yeah, he living in Pensacola, Florida. Like, well, you get a 15,000 acre property for $15.
But do you know how much it costs to raise chickens?
Not much. Chickens ain't cheap. Throw corn out there.
Corn out on the ass.
Chickens are fine.
A few worms, nigga.
No little feet out there.
Chickens ain't cheap.
If chickens wasn't,
chickens ain't cheap.
All right, man. Next one, man.
What up?
If you guys ever had the desire to know how many people could actually fit in a fucking car, if you ever wondered that, if you ever had that thought, I'm going to show you right here.
12th grade, nigga, going to the party.
Hit you with it as soon as we
watch this. Count it.
One motherfucker. Two motherfuckers.
I Mexicans.
Three motherfuckers. Four motherfuckers.
Damn. And that's like a little central.
Oh, wait. I see.
Somebody else just got out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look, they still getting out. 10, 11, 12. The little girl in the pink, 13.
14, 15.
God,
15 in the car.
Hatchback.
And that was like a little central.
15 in the car.
Yeah, a little hatchback, man. Damn, what was they doing in there? Nobody had no seatbelts on.
Was that Hispanics?
They look like another country. Like
they had the garments over their heads and shit like that. So.
Can I share a quick something with you?
Either it's fucking.
Oh no, that look like Halloween type.
Yeah,
shit.
I'm about to say this is either Halloween, and niggas finna put together they trick or treat.
That's a big robbery. That's a big ass ticket you gonna get, man.
That's not a ticket.
Cause you'll get a ticket for everybody that's not in a seatbelt.
Right.
And look at them motherfuckers, man. That's like about 4 G's right there, dude.
That's like another country though. Yeah. And license plates.
And in other countries, that's considered cultural.
That's like smart.
Everybody rides together.
Right.
That's it.
That's like
we don't separate families.
Saving pollution.
Yeah. That was actually a cultural country thing. Like we gotta respect that.
I'll tell y'all something funny. I'm a member of a few frats, and I won't say the name of the frat that we did. But
can you be a member of a few of them?
I thought you only could be in one.
Wow. Well, you really can only be in one collegiate, but I'm a member of a collegiate fraternity and a older men's fraternity.
Okay, he's with the organizations.
Right, like y'all heard of Masons, and then you could be a Kappa, Sigma, Iota, and you could be a Mason, but you can't be like, say I can't be a Sigma and a Q. I can't be a Q and an Iota. Like
you can't be a Crip or a Blood. You can't be both.
Right.
Yeah,
both of those fraternities. Mellroz, you know, like I know it's Negroes that do both, right?
Yeah, Mike? Yeah, it is.
Wherever they at, that's what they represent, just in case it's going down. Right?
There's some of them
niggas break the rules. Niggas break the rules.
But not in my.
But they're playing a dirty game, a risky game.
What's that, Cub Blood?
Forget where you at.
Blood Cub.
But now one of my frats, like it was funny because like when you online, they make you do like really stupid stuff. So we stuffed about 30 dudes, 30 cats online in a car.
In a car,
it
really?
Was hilarious.
Did y'all really have 30 people?
Like it seemed like I tell you what, the whole line. I don't remember how many it was, but we was like, get y'all ass in this car, and they all got it. Anyway,
damn,
it was funny though, man.
I could imagine that.
It was funny. Oh my gosh, y'all had
That's
to see
why I could never be in a fraternity.
Yeah, frats, man, we do
shit.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
You'll love it.
Like, nigga, you got me fucked all the way up.
I couldn't do it.
It's fun, bro.
Like, tell me how this gonna benefit. You say I'm gonna get a job, nigga.
It's fun, bro. So hold up, you saying in a bar?
Same nigga stuffing me in the car. Go give me a job, nigga.
Or I can now drink with you niggas.
Right.
I had somebody's ass in my face,
That's
and now
true.
we can shit spin a
You
drink.
had to see it, bro.
So I get a jacket.
It was hilarious. It was funny.
I've had plenty of fun nights without getting the ass stuck in my face.
all
Hey,
in my shit
to get
program.
super
funny,
fun.
man.
So I get a jacket with these letters that
was funny.
don't look like letters.
You had to see it. It was funny, man.
All right, man. Next item, man. There's this big controversy going on right now about Halloween candies approaching. And what they're saying is, man, sometimes there's just too many options. So they threw up the main Halloween candies, and the task is to get rid of one forever.
The peppermint.
Let's run it.
Okay.
Bam.
Get with one forever. Why?
The Milky Way.
Milky Way.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Milky Way, that's easy.
Milky Way is done.
That's easy.
Yeah, if you gonna get rid of one,
The
get rid of
Milky
one.
Way is
Get
just
the
Snickers without the
fucking
nuts.
Milky Way.
Yeah, you gonna get rid of one.
That's
Outta here.
easy, huh? Easy call.
That's easy. That's
That's an
easy.
easy call.
Easy
right there.
call. Hey, okay, so look, let's take
Who
the Milky
raised
Way
you?
out. The
Okay.
Milky Way out the game. What's next?
Twix.
Oh.
No,
Or
sir.
probably plain M&M's. Probably plain M&M's.
Yes, nigga. Gotta
Probably
be them.
plain
Yes.
M&Ms.
The chocolate M&M's got to go.
The
like
Twix is
Reese's.
in the final two.
Yeah, nigga, the Twix is special. That's a cookie with caramel and chocolate.
What?
I tell you what, we ain't gonna touch them Snickers though.
You can't touch it. It's the Twix and the
We ain't
Snicker.
touch them Snickers,
Oh, but wait, no,
though.
no, no,
You
no,
can't
no,
touch
no,
the
no,
Reese's.
no. Yeah, you can't touch the
You
Reese's.
can't touch the Reese's.
I don't know
Oh, the
about
Reese's is touched.
Hey, look,
Okay,
let me tell you.
Reese's can
Okay,
get
here's my count.
touched. Reese's
Reese's
go.
Get touched.
Here's my count. Snickers first, Reese's second, Twix third, Kit Kat fourth, M&M's fifth, Milky Way sixth. Straight to hell.
I hate
Mellroz Uncut.
Snicker, Twix,
Probably.
Reese's, Kit Kat, plain M&M's, Milky Way.
Okay, that's respectable. Tre Luv, you probably want that Milky Way to stay in there.
Nah,
He
that
like,
Milky Way- that-
Milky Way third, definitely.
well, if you want to be technical.
In my fraternity,
Oh, here we go.
the milk was the way.
Two candies at once.
I know we had to stuff all them in one jaw. Anyway, you take all them candies and put them in your jaw and see which one you pick. Snickers definitely number one. I'm effing with the Snickers. Kit Kat number two. Reese's. See, my baby mama like Reese's, so I don't even. Reese's could be on the. Reese's is after Milky Way, so we gonna go Snicker, Kit Kat, M&M, Twix, Milky Way, then Reese's.
Oh, God.
Shout out to his baby mama.
Shame
Right.
on you.
Hey,
Chocolate and peanut butter
be
mix,
like
man.
that, man.
Forever.
I'm bitter, dude. I'm bitter. I'm bitter and I'm angry. I don't care
You
what y'all
bitter
think.
and she like sweet. Let's go.
Oh, man. Dwann, what you saying?
Reese's, Kit Kat, Snickers, probably
Oh, you starting with the Reese's.
Reese's first. That's my first.
He like the
that's my
biggest.
first one.
That shit look big up there. He like,
respect that
nigga, that's the biggest candy up there. Nigga, like,
What kind of fool go for that? I'm going for taste.
I respect
Reese's,
that game.
Kit Kat, Snicker, probably.
Oh, you went to Snickers after the Kit Kat?
And the other three, I don't give a fuck about. You could plain M&M's, Twix, and Milky Way.
Dwann, are you one of them
Yeah.
niggas that eat your Kit Kat like by the layers and shit? Like
Nah,
first layer
right.
then eat up the second one and shit.
Should be melted by the time you get to the seven. Get the fuck out of here. I murdered that
Have you
shit.
ever seen
they got
somebody
the
do that?
slogan
I've
from
seen it.
Dwann. He was at the school hard talking about break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Break me off a piece.
Mellroz don't like them Tic Tacs. They the size of his torso.
Yeah, shit. I mean,
That motherfucker eat an M&M and he full.
Damn.
Pull off the M&M Mellroz. You gonna take that?
I will take it, nigga. Shit.
Oh.
Feed Mel a Tic Tac.
Damn, Dwann, that was like a haymaker, man. He had nothing.
No, hey, Maker, I got more.
Oh.
I dodged that one actually. It was
Oh,
like,
really? It missed
yeah. He was mad about the first Reese's big joke. That nigga
God, shit, it went over your head.
That was a chest blow to me.
It was a chest blow.
It was a chest blow like.
Hey, no.
You see the niggas on my chest?
It's at a normal chest. That shit went over his head. Like, it would hit your chest.
Damn.
Oh, 2, 3. Look, flurries of them.
He's like left, right.
This nigga got
Like, my fat ass get an asthma attack trying to dump that load to hit this motherfucker. You too short. Somebody get down there.
Somebody stop this man.
My knees hurt. I can't dip that low.
Wow.
Big as he is, he's not a candy expert. Come to find out.
Oh, I am a candy expert. I don't like midget candy. That's the only difference. You like the little. You like the mini M&Ms. I like the ones. I like the ones with almonds in them because they bigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You like the little midget ones. You know the little small.
Oh, the little ones.
The little. That nigga get full off a half a can.
Oh, the ones from like what is it from like Valentine's Day?
The Valentine's Day treats, the pink ones.
The only reason the Kit Kat wasn't on this list because it wasn't a jumbo size. The jumbo size Kit Kat, he would have picked that motherfucker.
The Kit Kats are like your fingers in this motherfucker. You got like little mini Kit Kat fingers in this motherfucker.
You're known to bite hands.
Christmas size.
You're known to bite hands.
This motherfucker got the Christmas size Kit Kat fingers.
See how niggas see everything in candy? Like
Hell yeah.
Niggas see an M&M stomach, a Kit Kat hand.
You know what else I see? I see somebody that's the size of a Pez dispenser over here running this goddamn mouth. Talking about candy.
I'm actually big in regular society, nigga.
No, you not. Nigga, you big amongst midgets.
Society, what the fuck?
You big amongst the pygmies in this motherfucker.
Oh shit.
You big amongst the Oompa Loompas.
Oh man. All right, man.
Shrek.
Love is in the air.
Relax, Shrek.
Man. Ding 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 ding.
Relax, Shrek.
Love is in the air, guys.
This nigga is an African Shrek.
And you is an American Timon, nigga. You Timon,
Now you hitting over everybody's head, nigga.
And no, everything go over your head, motherfucker. Even low blows.
Even low.
This nigga can't get hit in the nuts. You gonna scrape your toe trying to do that shit.
Oh my God.
All right, man.
Whoa.
Next fucking item, man. This day, 21 years ago.
All right.
A very, 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 very classic album came out on this day. Thus the reason why I'm wearing this t-shirt today. The Low End Theory from A Tribe Called Quest.
Man, that shit was great.
One of my
got them
favorites.
socks.
You got them socks?
I got the socks. Wow. I didn't know that. I was wrong.
I need the socks.
They were actually sheets.
He's still trying. Or sleeping bags to you, nigga. This nigga never get homeless.
My sleeping bag is your sock, nigga.
Mellroz never get homeless. He can always live in a shoe in his bitch.
Oh, God.
This nigga can fit his whole body in the Air Force One.
Oh, man.
And not the airplane.
Y'all stupid.
Love is in the air.
The Coca-Cola flag he's wearing.
This nigga still trying, motherfucker.
All right, Low End
He thought he
Theory.
was going to get that one and
Low
keep
End Theory.
going.
Low End Theory, man.
Low End Theory.
First of all, I assume everyone knows this album.
Hell yeah.
When this album came out.
Whenever I drive Uber, I play that shit.
Really?
That's some shit you can play driving Uber, and like nobody trips.
They don't be complaining?
Old people, young people, just play that shit. You good.
Nobody trips.
Dude, when this shit came out, I remember they was at it was at Unity.
Okay.
And they performed and killed the shit so majorly that me and the homies got in the car and drove up to San Francisco because they was going to be there the next night.
Wow.
And perform there, right?
You was going to see that again.
Saw it again, and I saw a classic show. Basically, they was on stage, right? Five Dog was rhyming, and some dude bum rushed the stage.
For real?
And this was one of them Jamaican thugged out looking nigga, right?
Yeah.
Bum rushed the stage. Not to do nothing, just he was like
hype. He was just feeling
rocking on the stage. You know what I mean?
That's doing too much, man.
Bro, let me tell you this, bro. This nigga Q-Tip, man, I got all kind of new respect for that nigga. Just came out and like, so Fife had his little solo part, right? So when
What song were we on?
I can't even remember.
Okay.
But I'm gonna get to that.
Okay.
I don't remember the song, but Fife was on stage by himself. Dude was on stage, so Q-Tip start creeping across the stage, and I'm in the crowd like, "What this nigga gonna do?" You know what I mean?
He
Like,
little nigga.
Right. You like, it's Q-Tip. What are you
this
gonna do?
Q-Tip, dude by the time Q-Tip got to him, he had climbed up on the speakers and shit, right? He was like the big tall ass speakers, right? So he was on top of the speakers doing this shit. That nigga Q-Tip took the mic stand. You know how it's like heavy at the bottom?
Yeah.
Took that shit and swung that bottom shit and fucked his legs up, right?
Oh my God.
Bam! Dude didn't come down. Did it again. Bam! Because he didn't have nowhere to go to get out the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking his leg. Dude did not come off that mug. Q-Tip backed up, ran and jumped and grabbed him and pulled him down and commenced with the beat down. And then De La Soul was on the show. They came out from nowhere. They was in the beat down. It was like, dude, it was like 10 niggas like, they was not playing around. And while this was going on, what was Phife Dawg doing?
Rapping.
Still rhyming.
Phife Dawg was rhyming.
Still rhyming.
Phife Dawg.
Rest in peace.
And look, what he was rhyming though was he had the whole crowd chanting, "We got a beat down. We got a beat down. Wow. We got a beat down. We got a beat down." Crazy, bro. Dude got mopped up, got took off the stage, and they kept going with the show, bro.
Fucks with that.
I'm like, these fools is not for play because they got the little flower shirts on and all that.
See, the police would have stopped that shit now. They would have stopped the whole conversation.
No.
It'd be over with.
I don't even know if there was police there, bro.
Okay.
At this time.
Oh, they was police there. There was a bunch of niggas.
They had security, but back then it was just like these niggas came out with flowers and shit. They didn't know it was like
Gangsters.
Real niggas.
Oh
man, crazy.
God damn.
That's my Tribe Called Quest story right there.
Fucks with it.
Fucks with it.
Hey, Kamala Harris. Phife is dead, bitch. All right.
Wow.
Don't remember that.
What did she do?
Remember early in the year when she was like, this is like in February when she was like talking about her favorite rappers, and she was like, "Shout out Phife." Everybody was like,
Phife,
bitch.
Wow.
He dead. Look it up. It's like in February. She was like trying to relate to black people.
Y'all, you serious?
By relating to Phife, and we the Democrat nominee. You know,
Phife is one of my favorite rappers, though, dead or alive.
He's great, but she thought he was alive.
God.
She's saying it like
she said like he was alive. Like shout out Phife.
Yo, Elvis. Yo, Elvis.
Yeah.
Elvis, man.
Yo, Elvis, you're doing your shit.
Keep rocking, E.
Hey, Jimi Hendrix, man, that guitar play you did yesterday, man, that was the shit.
That's the bomb.
Keep rocking, E.
But just even for her to reach back to a Phife, you know what I'm saying? You gotta respect. You gotta respect the reach.
But it do prove how disconnected she is.
Yeah.
She would have said real
connected.
Phife. She would have said, she knew she would have said rest in peace, Phife.
That would have been different.
We know. All right, rest in peace.
But I mean,
Phife.
like, where do you even come up with Phife? Like, out of all of the rappers,
that's trying too hard.
That's where that's one of your assistants. That's the assistant saying, okay, black people really like this guy here.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, she would have said Pac.
What was it when Trump said, remember he was trying to say somebody did a great job and it was like Thurgood Marshall?
Oh, yeah, Frederick
like
Douglass.
Frederick Douglass, yeah.
He was talking about
he's doing some good things these days, you know? Like Frederick Douglass, nigga?
Frederick Douglass.
But she did, but Kamala Harris did say she smoked weed like to Tupac, but like after Tupac was dead though. Like it was like
she said that and then probably locked up about 24 niggas the next day.
The next day.
But niggas got that just makes you wonder, is Tupac really dead? Did you really blow with him?
Or did you blow
Pac too big. If Pac was alive, he would be somewhere saying something.
I'm just saying.
He said he would be somewhere saying
that dude right there, he
couldn't withstand all these
shit.
Hell no.
He wouldn't let this shit go without saying something.
Thank you. If Pac was alive, he'd have been all
I heard
eyes
the nigga on some new records.
Fuck it, I'm here.
Right.
I done heard Pac on some new records lately.
Man.
Him and 50 got to join together.
You know what I mean? And the nigga saying relevant shit like, yo, man, this nigga wasn't that prolific.
All right, man, look. This guy right here, man, I don't have the picture of him. I just know the story. I want to tell you about a bad MFer.
Okay.
Who is that?
This dude
A bad MFer.
Worked at a company, and basically he had been smoking a lot of weed.
All right.
Okay. I like him already. I
can relate. Okay, what next?
I like him already.
What did he do wrong?
A lot of weed, right?
What did he do wrong? I still ain't.
And then he got word that they were going to be testing everyone at the company.
Okay.
So he said, damn.
Panic mode.
Show.
Panic button.
Panic mode. How did he solve the problem? Genius levels. At the potluck the day before, the nigga gave everybody brownies. So everybody tested positive.
Everybody got
and
popped.
they couldn't fire everybody.
Everybody got popped.
How about that?
That's what's up.
Dog.
I fucks with him.
That's what's up.
I bought these brownies on the street.
Yeah.
So everybody.
They didn't even know. He didn't even. And what they said is he didn't lace it so that everybody was faded or nothing. It just was enough
to get you.
You had some
enough to get
weed
you
up in you.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Smart.
Ain't that
Okay.
something?
That's what's
Genius.
That's a bad mother.
I'm
man.
going down.
up. Everybody.
Everybody going down. That's like Nino
It's
Brown
bigger
on
than
stage.
Nino.
Right,
It's
hello.
bigger than Nino.
It's bigger than me.
It's bigger than
Bigger than
Nino.
me. Y'all see the light-skinned brother over there? All us going down. I like that.
Hey, speaking of Nino, did you see that they having a new New Jack City coming out?
Yeah, they got a new New Jack. What
A
kind
new
of shit
New
is
Jack
that?
City.
Who's asking for that?
Who?
New Jack
Like,
City.
no, it's only one.
That's an era. It's solid. It's like Boys in the Hood. That's an era. It's done.
Yes.
Ricky dead. Nino dead. What?
Man,
Did y'all see how
G Money dead?
G Money dead?
The
I would
Man.
love to see
The Dutter Man
Nino.
dead.
I would
Keisha
love to
dead.
see Nino
Keisha dead. The
get
Dutter
out
dead
of
in real life.
prison
Oh,
and rebuild.
Who get out of prison? The white
Nino.
Nino. 'Cause
Nino
No,
dead.
Nino dead.
Nino got killed.
Or he might
you
not
talking
have
about the
died.
light-skinned dude.
See, look, that's the whole thing.
No, it's a
might
remake.
not
So
Maybe Nino didn't die.
Yeah, when he
He
landed
didn't
at the
die.
bottom, he wasn't dead.
He wasn't dead. You know what I mean?
No, they said they remaking it, so that means Nino alive again. They
Oh, is it a
remaking the
remake?
movie. It's
Oh,
not
they're
number two.
remaking it.
Yeah, it's not number two. It's not an extension. It's they're remaking the same
Melrose,
movie.
I was rolling with you, Melrose. That would be
So
great.
that means Nino gonna be alive. That means they're gonna have Drake
Ice-T.
playing. They're gonna have Drake playing Ice-T's part.
Oh, so they gonna have different actors.
They probably gonna have some gay dude playing Nino with this whole agenda shit they got pushing.
That's true.
Okay, Nino was actually transsexual.
No, for real. All jokes aside,
They do some shit like that with the movies.
Hey, did Superfly suck? Who saw the new Superfly?
I didn't like that sorry ass
I
hairdo
didn't
he
think
had.
I was gonna see that shit. Did you see it?
I ain't even see it.
I didn't see it.
Because my father wouldn't let me see no shit like that.
Man,
It takes
please.
away from the brand. You understand?
It does.
You know,
Please.
It does.
to try to rebrand like Superfly, like that music, that was an era. You know, it's in the
Again,
box.
Superfly was a space and time. Like 70s, San Francisco, and LA, the pimp shit was going on. It ain't like that now with these injunction laws. That's a whole different world.
That's
Yeah,
that's
bro.
what I'm saying. That was an era.
I think you just have to be a little more clever in putting together the storyline. You know, we got to put the story
Like the
line
Carters,
together.
what? Like the mall and shit?
Right, the mall.
Taking
Who
over the
knows?
mall,
Who knows,
nigga.
nigga?
But why even keep the same name? Why not? Like that's another thing.
Yeah, just
too.
make a new movie.
Just make a new movie.
Yeah.
Just make a
Ice-T
new
gonna be
movie.
old as fuck.
It's the nostalgia of everything. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times, like when you draw a blank on creativity, let's go back to what works. You know what I'm saying? New Jack
That's the whole
City,
problem
Boys
with
in the
Hollywood.
Hood, Menace to Society. Let's
Change the narrative.
what would New Jack City be like today? That's the story
Gentrified.
white people
Opioids,
throwing around.
meth. Think about
That's
it.
what they
It
throwing
can't be
around
in
right
New
now.
York, huh?
It can't be because Harlem got white people
it
now.
cannot be in New York.
Right. Harlem is gentrified.
And then, like, the black people ain't really on drugs like that. You have to make it white and opioid in the middle of
Opioid,
Pennsylvania.
yeah.
Then that could be.
True.
They can make New Jack City
Call
in the
that shit
middle
New
of
Wax City, nigga.
Yeah,
Wax
the
City.
New
Here's a
Honky
tag on
City
what
in
you
the
said.
middle.
No,
Albuquerque.
New Smack City.
New Smack City.
Go, Melly.
He
Think
said
about
New
this.
Smack City.
If y'all look at the movie Carlito's Way, if you really look at it, it's really an extension of Scarface.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but they couldn't call it Scarface 2 because again, Scarface of course was Tony Montana was killed. But if you watch Carlito's Way and you a Scarface fan, you'd be like, oh, this ain't nothing but if he lived.
Right.
Am I lying?
Yeah.
For those who've seen it?
I would say, yeah.
I would say so,
That
yeah.
could
Pretty much
fit,
a
I would say so.
continuation.
They could do that with this and say, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then you introduce a new actor, new writers.
But it should be a new movie though. I don't
Yeah.
think it should be New Jack City.
Because
Black
that was
City.
literally a time and era that,
that was a moment.
yeah.
But
it was
a lot of times we have to. I mean, when they're like trying to involve the older black niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like this is shit. This was my shit, son. We going to see the new Jack City.
They really ain't gonna want to see it then.
Nah.
You
say
really
it's your
would.
shit.
You know,
No.
young niggas. They don't.
Nigga, my
they
son
don't
will
like
not go.
Please. Are you crazy?
All my sons have we've sat down and watched Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society. Had to break down the
Yeah, but y'all didn't watch
manuscript.
Superfly, the new Superfly
but
together.
it's equivalent to like a Bad Boys. Bad Boys was my shit. Now it's the new shit. even in the new era, but let me school you on Bad Boys first before you start watching Bad Boys. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's the same type of thing. Like, there's history involved in this. Like, you gotta respect the history.
Do you think Rocky got watered down over time?
It got watered down, but in a sense, it's the same thing.
Same fucking movie.
It's the same thing. Like,
even don't say in a sense, and shit.
Because Creed is really like Rocky 8, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Creed.
Bam, there it is. So when you take your kids to see Creed,
they really
you gotta back them up to Rocky. Like, yo, nigga, this is about Rocky.
That's where they'll be able to get.
I feel that.
This is about Rocky.
I feel that.
Creed ain't number Rocky 7. That's all.
Let me show you who Creed was. This was nigga Apollo. Yeah. But before we get to Apollo, let's go. We just got to go through Rocky first,
Rocky
though.
Got to get his ass.
All right, man. Let's keep going. I got 2 more items before we get to this Trump shit.
Move it.
Okay. A high trending item, number 2 on the list today, is regarding diss tracks. What is your favorite diss track of all time?
Hit 'em up.
And this is a question that was started by Ice Cube fans because they say it's no Vaseline. So I want to put that on the table. What's the best diss track of all time? Tre Luv, what do you say?
First off, fuck your bitch and the clique you claim. West Side when we ride come equipped with game. You claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife. We bust on Bad Boys, niggas. Fuck for life. Nigga,
damn.
Nigga, what? Nigga, Pac. Who?
I always disagreed.
Nigga, Pac admit that shit. I mean, hold on, I ain't even finished. Was he enraged when he was rapping?
Yeah.
That nigga was emotional within the motherfucker.
Yes.
That nigga was in the studio like he couldn't wait when they pointed at him and say,
I disagree.
He was like,
I disagree.
First off, fuck your bitch and the clique you claim.
I think the most disrespectful shit that Pac said on the track wasn't a rap.
That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
It was the ending part?
It was the ending part, but if you listen closely...
What is he saying, Mellroz?
There was a second take.
Okay.
He started off like calm, and then the niggas was like, yo, man, do that shit again. Do that shit again, my nigga.
You ain't
do that shit again.
Like, it in.
Of the ending part?
Yeah, like he started off, it was mild mannered at first, and then he just goes bam, like nigga, you could tell like it was a punch. That was a punch.
You talking about like when he said
Biggie,
when he was low key?
Nas,
of his record label, and there's a motherfucking
Bad Boy as a record label, all that
when
shit.
you listen, and then too another problem I have with the diss track was, nigga, you brought the Outlaws, nigga. The Outlaws have never been solidified as the motherfuckers you listen to after Pac.
That's
Any
true.
Pac
Let me
song,
tell you, man, they got busy on that track, though.
They got busy.
They got busy on that track. I didn't know of them.
Bro, you can't,
but that's your,
you can't
so
bring
that's your criticism. Yeah. Okay, so what? Okay, so who you rolling with, Mellroz?
I think one of the dope is obviously No Vaseline. That was the epitome of all diss tracks.
It's gotta be No Vaseline, bro.
That was the epitome of all diss tracks.
Yeah.
He said all kind of shit up in there, dude. You can just pick the person you want to talk about.
He intertwined social commentary in it, you know? He said, you let a Jew break up my crew. And that happened all the time. Dame Dash and Jay-Z should have heard that shit. You know what I mean? The other groups should have heard that. They always come between us and go, bam! You know what I mean? So
getting money out your ass like a motherfucking
Jay following that dollar, dog.
Yeah, he dollar man.
Jay like
for
let
me,
his mama go for $1, nigga.
It gotta be No Vaseline, and then I have like 3 others that are like on the same level after No Vaseline, but it's no
on
Vaseline.
The same level.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your same number 2 level.
My same number 2s.
Okay, what are they?
Like I like Real Motherfucking G's by Easy.
Okay.
I love that shit.
See,
I got one more.
The same criticism for what he said because it had
it had Baby
BG knockout.
Yeah.
BG
I feel that. You know, you had that.
It's like bringing your gang to the 101.
Yeah, it's a boxing match, but you got your boys out here.
We finna jump you.
We
gonna
jump you. Ether was my number. Ether was my number 2.
That's the one I was like,
number 2, baby.
And number 3 is gonna be some shit that most people don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but it's my list. Let's Take It to the Stage by Funkadelic. It's a song from 1975 where they called out every band that was alive.
Really?
And it started to say, everybody funkin' but don't know how. Ooh. They should have seen the bull when they funked the cow. He funked it so hard he saw some smoke. Yes, and that when you a band.
I like that flavor.
Yeah. And so for a band to say that shit, they say Earth, Wind, and Hot Smoke, Smoothest and Shaka Khan, get y'all ass Barry who? They want that James Brown. They said they call James Brown the godmother, God and Queen Mother. Yeah, that's my shit, because I like bands. I like live music.
I would say my number 2 would be the DJ Quick MC8 disc.
Oh, okay. He took it there.
Okay.
MC Hammer, Pump It Up against Run DMC.
I would go from No Vaseline,
Pump It
to
Up.
the Quick
What the fuck?
Yo, remember
MC8
the
disc.
Remember the video when he threw the hat down?
Yeah. Like, when you throwing a hat down there?
Pump It Up. He was dissing Run DMC.
He threw a hat down and started dancing.
Right. That's why I said, bring the noise.
Shut up.
Look, you had to see it.
I'm going with Nas, definitely for number 2 on Ether.
Okay.
He wore Jay-Z's ass out, boy. And I just liked how he started, man. Just from the beginning, he was like, I knew you not talking about me, dog. You? What?
You've always been on my dick, nigga.
Always been on my dick, right.
Hey, what about old boy who dissed
You
Drake?
love my style.
Old boy who dissed Drake.
Oh, the Meek Mill?
Yeah.
I would go
Meek
number
Mill
3
shit
with
Not Meek, the other dude.
Oh, the Drake?
You talking about
Pusha T?
Pusha T.
I didn't like
everybody
T is high, but it ain't historic.
Cool,
I didn't like
Yeah,
that.
it's hot,
I didn't
man.
like
Hey,
that.
but what's her name? The women, the one. What was her name?
JJ Fad?
No. Last year, I'm drawing a blank.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what the fuck I'm talking about?
Fat Joe, homegirl with Fat
Remy
Joe.
Ma?
Remy
Oh,
Ma.
yeah.
Remy
That
Ma.
was good.
Oh.
Remy Snap.
Remy Snap.
Remy Snap.
Oh,
snapped.
that damn
Remy snapped.
Sheether.
Yeah.
She called it Sheether.
Yeah.
Remy snapped. That was hot.
Yeah,
Remy
and Nicki
snapped.
Minaj this.
Yeah,
She
that's
killed her. And she had no hooks on there, nigga, just
None.
wearing
Just
her
wore her
ass.
Hey, did y'all hear? What about Game with them 300 bars?
Oh, yeah.
He fucked over Meek on that one.
Yeah.
Game.
Game had them 300 bars.
No, that was special.
Game had 300 bars.
Game
and it
going
was-
at 50 in them. Yeah, he did 300 bars. That
Flat
was hot. There's a lot of them out there,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
That's what hip hop is
But
all about, man.
Still. First off,
First
fuck your
off,
bitch in the
no.
click you claim.
No.
First off, with no Vaseline.
Easy dicks smell like MC Ren shit.
What about Jada just destroyed 50 Cent on Checkmate?
Oh, he did. You know what? You right.
My nigga came out the
Damn
booth for that
producer.
one.
Came out from-
Y'all had to
Y'all
see
done
it.
seen this on
Y'all
camera.
ain't see it on
This
camera.
nigga
The
just
person
come out
that
the
audio
booth.
man,
got
this
so
nigga came out from
he
behind the
got
booth.
so hyped. He was like, you know what, nigga?
And
fuck
said the
this. I got
Jadakiss.
this. What about
man,
the Jay-Z?
We must be in
That
in the
nigga
wrong
said,
era.
fuck the soundboard.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm what y'all
Tell
doing.
you niggas about
What about the
Jadakiss.
goddamn Jada Kiss, nigga?
Damn.
What about the Kiss, nigga?
Wow. All right, man. We got enough? All
Yeah, we good.
right, man.
Hey, low key.
I got this thing I'm starting. It's called the Poetry Pause, and basically you can take any rap song and make it a poem.
I agree. Oh,
Okay.
easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
First off, fuck your bitch in the click you came. West Side, when we ride, we come equipped with game. You claim to be a player, but I fuck your wife.
Bitch.
West Side, when we ride, come equipped for life.
Hey, think about it. At the beginning of the song, Melly, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of agree with what you're saying. As soon as the song come on, Pac go, that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. But he real low key with it, right?
Get money.
He like, that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. It's like,
You guys got to listen to the end of the song, and you're going to see that there was
I'ma
a
check
punch
that shit
in.
out.
See,
I got-
and the main reason why I put that below no Vaseline is because Pac was so emotional.
Yes.
And as men, we have to know how to, especially if you're gonna get an invasion, a fight, invade. You got to know how to separate your emotions from the battle at hand. Because when you go into something emotional, that's
You
when
always-
you end up, that's how you.
But I don't know, man.
That's how you
Those
end
were
up dead or
good-
in jail.
Those were
It
good
was
emotions.
No, I'm saying, but like when you do it and you say, when the nigga dead. Like we knew somebody was gonna end up dead after that. Like the first time we heard that,
Yes, in
we
that
said
vein,
somebody
yes.
about to die.
that's
Yes.
hilarious.
That's what I mean about the emotion.
That's hilarious.
Cube waited a little
Somebody
bit, and when
gonna die.
Cube didn't give a fuck emotionally anymore, then he put this shit down.
To me, Cube
And he
hurt
was able
niggas'
to
feelings
deliver-
way more than
Yeah,
that shit.
Cube was so honest.
He was so
It
honest.
wasn't like, I'm trying to diss you.
I'ma just
It
let
was,
you know what
nigga,
it is.
I'm going
Nigga,
to
I
be
remember
honest
you when
about...
you drove a B210, nigga. You know what I mean?
broke as a motherfucker.
I have to
Joe.
agree. Pac went way too. Like, it was like he set himself up
He set himself
vulnerably
up.
to be vulnerable to when you say some shit like that, like on a record. He made himself real vulnerable. I agree.
But Pac lived his life like that.
That's true.
That just was one day.
That was one day.
That's one item in one day.
I honestly think it was all an act. When you listen to the song, you start to listen to the different variations of what he was saying. When he was saying it was like, yo, Pac, come iller than that, man. Come iller than that. And then you can see him go from here to here instantly. Like, yo, Pac was, because I believe Pac was one of those type of dudes, no disrespect to Pac fans, my nigga rode the wave.
Oh, of course.
You know what I'm saying? He was West Side, he was East Side, he was love your mama, fuck your mama, everything. He rode like whatever it was. He was a real actor. He was a real entertainer.
I agree.
I think niggas be like, what would the game be like if Pac would, Pac be swagging on you niggas right now. He be mumble rapping and everything.
No way.
I wouldn't say all that.
No way,
I don't think right now. I don't think in this day and age
nigga.
Pac would mumble rap. I think Pac would still be doing his thing.
Ain't no Buster in Pac, nigga.
But you can say the same for 50 Cent, bro. The same exact thing. Like the whole image, the whole get down. Not the mumble rap, but I'm saying the whole image, the whole get down. And you strip that off. When that man go home, that man relaxes with his kids and relaxes.
But he still got them 9 shots.
Yeah.
Man, look,
them shots was real.
50 co-signed Tekashi 6ix9ine, so I'm looking at him funny. Yeah. I'm looking at anybody that co-signed. You knew that clown was gonna be
smashy.
Sometimes niggas don't know though. You be fucking with some real
rainbow hair,
rainbow hair. I knew that on sight.
Rainbow hair? No.
I knew that
rainbow
on
hair.
Sight.
No.
Like
you,
it's a lot of niggas in jail right now. Like I can't believe that nigga told on me.
Wow.
And they might have good reason.
But there are some that they can believe he told on me, and he's one of them.
He's one of them. Like,
but it's sometimes a nigga can really sell. I'm a thug.
No, you like if you smart, you can't, because you as a black person can't go to no Mexican gang and get on the inside of shit.
Hell no.
Nah,
just because you black. You might be the most 100 nigga on earth.
But they ain't gonna let
they ain't gonna let your black
That's
ass
like
in.
the mafia. The mafia.
If
you're not real about that
life.
But look, if you're not about that life, bro, you can't get in. And he was never about that life. Wow. He wouldn't have done that shit in some LA shit, bro. Yeah. Let's just be honest.
No, I can't be honest. There's too many LA niggas out here. We live in an era. We live in an era where niggas get doped up, do crimes, and tell on niggas.
No, I don't mean that part. I mean just even being able to hang around them and just buy himself into the game.
Ain't nobody with a circus haircut gonna come around nobody.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, when he came to LA,
you got enough tattoos to be cool, my nigga. You good.
When he came to LA, his trainer got shot up when he was doing a Nicki Minaj video back in December. Right before he got arrested, and they shot his whole trailer up.
I know they jumped him at the
Let's get off this clown, man. Let's get off this clown. All right, man.
Moving on to another clown, Donald Trump.
Push it along.
Let's talk about the clown I wanted to talk about.
Push it along. Let's push it along.
All right, so look, man. So the new thing is this. Basically, U.S. agreed to provide some funding to one of our, I guess you could call him an ally, you know what I mean? Ukraine. Basically, Russia was putting the squeeze on Ukraine. We came to their defense. We promised them $400 million for some arms and some, whatever training, all this type of shit to be able to fight against them and stand up for themselves. And Trump basically pulled back the dough and said, well, you know what? You gotta agree to do this. What slander Biden's son for some shit he did in Ukraine or something like that, and then you get the money in a nutshell. And so now people are looking at that like that's an impeachable offense. After all this time, they put out the inquiry that basically allows them to even decide if it's impeachable, and that shit happened today. So the question on the table is, Tre Luv, I'll start with you. Is it going to turn from this inquiry to Donald Trump being impeached?
I'm going to say it like this. People pray for things, right? And don't get me wrong. I believe in a higher power. I believe in God. But I'm going to say like this. Since I was a kid. My dad's an alcoholic, right? When I was a little kid. People used to say, baby, your daddy going to stop drinking one day.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will.
All you got to do is pray. Your daddy going to stop drinking one day. Guess what? My daddy is drunk right now, I promise you, we call this nigga on the phone. He'll answer, hey, what's happening? How y'all doing? The point is, the point is this.
Wow.
I don't care what we do and what we think. Now, had he been Barack Obama, he would have already been impeached.
Yes, sir.
But I'm going to keep it real about the country we live in. I love my country. You see, I support my military veteran stuff, but I tell you like this, Donald Trump ain't going nowhere. And to be honest with you, if you really want to be technical, he going to do another 4 years.
Yes, he will.
Period.
Wow, you heard it.
All right.
You heard it
Tre
here
Luv said
second.
it first.
Period.
Mellroz.
No, he said it here second.
Mellroz, what you say?
I think that Donald Trump will never be impeached. And most importantly, Donald Trump doesn't dance to the tune of his own drum.
That's right.
There are people who are parading behind him saying, play this tune. Like, he clearly is not the most intelligent person in the room. So his advisors are saying, this is what we're going to do. If Donald Trump was going to be impeached, he would have been impeached for pulling pussies.
Thank you.
A long time ago.
Thank you.
But we're living in a place.
Hey, relax.
Hey, relax. It's a pussy pull.
Pulls the pussy, right.
We do this all the time in the locker. It was locker room talk.
Hey, Dwann, relax. Why?
It's a pussy pull. So, and this is a thing that I think as Americans we have to understand. They have a way of exciting you to let you down, to understand this is how it's going to go down.
You better talk, boy.
So the whole thing is like so many instances where we was like, yo, this is the thing. This is the thing we've been waiting for.
Right.
Yeah. We've all been waiting for this one thing. And then it's like, it just blows over.
Yeah.
Right.
And then what happens is, these motherfuckers in the Ukraine come out and say some slanderous shit to get the bread. Like, nigga, this is how we really moving. You want the money, do what we say. You know why? Because I'm the white man.
My favorite shit.
And I said to say this, or you won't get your guns and drugs.
You know Joe Biden.
What did he do? Okay. What did I say? Say. You say it, no, I'll agree with our agreement.
Donald Trump's so cold though. I seen one thing where they said something to him. They said, "What'd you talk about with the Ukraine dude?" Donald Trump was like, "It don't matter." He was like, "Don't worry."
Only because it doesn't.
He's like, "Don't worry about what I be talking about. I'm the president of the
Get the
United
fuck out my
States.
face is what he
It ain't your
said.
business." Basically, he like, what I discuss with other people in the other countries ain't none of your business. I'm the president. Go sit down somewhere.
What you say on it, Dwann?
Ain't that happening? Because like they said, inquiry. Like,
right.
First of all, an impeachment is an inquiry because impeachment don't mean you lost. Impeachment is just a trial.
Right.
So if you feel that he's done enough, and people say he's done enough to be impeached, if you were serious about impeachment, you would start the impeachment process because he has 2 more years left on this term.
Well, the inquiry is the first step. They have to do that.
But
even though it's whatever bullshit.
But
that's how it gets started.
The only thing with the inquiries is this: how long is the inquiry going to take?
Well, that's all the question.
Is it going to take?
Yeah.
I don't remember no Bill Clinton inquiry. I remember Bill Clinton.
They did all that shit in one day, probably.
Yeah, they was like, okay, boom.
He was fucking bitches. He was fucking bitches. This is a rap.
All in the White House.
I heard about a dress, nigga.
Yeah.
Let's take the nigga to trial.
They're not going to impeach him because, right, at least in 1971, they had a stable economy. You know what I mean? So China wasn't as big of a player. They were still on opioids back then. You know, the rest of the world wasn't. Russia, was. Nowadays, our economy is like, And if you get an impeachment,
niggas don't know if we in a recession almost.
No, we are in a recession. We've been in one because we've had economic growth that's going straight to the top, but it's reception for everybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the minute you impeach a president and then you start having other countries pull money out of your country, we ain't doing that.
Well, my thing is this, bro. It ain't going to happen because niggas are too scary nowadays, man.
Of course.
These motherfuckers are too scary, man. And everybody worrying about their reputation, your little job, what people are going to think about me. All this stuff, man. They're not going to make no moves. They're going to stretch it out, dude. We're going to get to the next voting time, dude. And
bro,
like y'all said,
and
man,
everybody's going to come out.
He's a very strong favorite.
He's but
here's
it's a thing, like you can't expect people to go against what they're working with. Like, I'm not here to impeach you. Like, we're all running this $1 trillion lick. So when you talk about recession, like, it's not going to affect us.
Right.
Like, we fucking draining everybody.
Right.
So we're expecting this shit to happen to them. We good, though.
It's a transfer of wealth, bro. And it happens every time, literally every time Republicans are in office. Democrats sleep on it, and Republicans take advantage of it heartlessly and don't give a fuck, and they leave it rich, bro.
And the most important thing that I always tell people, like, and I heard it was a quote from Rodney Perry, and it was like, when was the last time you saw a one-term president?
88, 92.
Jimmy
Bush.
Carter?
No, Bush.
Yeah.
Bush.
Clinton beat him.
Bush.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But before that, there's not, in our system, they have a period of running their play. Like, this is how we gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Certain, like, you know, you got glitches in the Matrix and certain shit that we gotta, like, oh, okay, my nigga, you was too blatant.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you just gonna steal third in front of everybody?
Like 9/11?
Yeah, like, come on, man. We gotta, okay, now.
Niggas was blatant. Right
now you gonna, and you gonna read the book upside down. Now you reading the book upside down, my nigga. We was all good until you was reading the book upside down.
He looked up like, y'all really did it? He looked up like... Wow. He was just being used the whole time.
You know what I'm saying? So
go down there to that school and read a book.
Reading the book, yeah. Keep reading, nigga. Keep reading. But they both sides set them up to knock them down. They both play together. When you look at Bush,
what they do?
Bush was doing
this thing.
They're all rich. What made Clinton get in office over Bush was Clinton went out and became more of a white right wing when it came to attacking black people than Republicans were. Because people forget. Bush decided not to send the feds down here in L.A. when we had the riots. And that he paid the political cost of that because Republicans wanted to see us stomped out. Wow. And Bush was like, nah. And then Clinton came in and said, I'll put them niggas in jail if he won't. And that's what he did. Right. And then when you look at the Obama-Trump thing, Obama had DACA. That made all these illegal people put their names and address on. And then Trump came in, took them names and addresses and deported their ass. So like they worked together.
Here, that's what I was about to say. Like I think the most interesting aspect of American politics is we feel like they're not the same people.
Yeah.
Right.
Democrats, Republicans, left wing, right wing. Like, nigga, we are all running the same business, and the only reason we call ourselves this is so that y'all fuck with us. And the only reason we call ourselves this, so y'all fuck with us. And all the motherfuckers over here, y'all fuck with the titles.
Independents or whatever.
Yeah, you're the independents. But, nigga, we all in the same game, bro. We running the same agenda. It's like going to court and the motherfucking public defender is sitting with the prosecutor having lunch talking about what are we going to do with this Mike Robertson?
Exactly.
What are we going to do? Exactly. Like, no, I'm going to give him life. No, fuck it, man. I gave you Dwann.
Right.
See, you know what?
At least get this nigga 50 years. Make it clean on my record, nigga. Like, it's the same motherfuckers. And we sitting here.
Didn't I buy the pizza last night?
Nigga, and at some point, we take a side. And once you take a side, you're defeated.
Yeah, because you know what?
That's true.
They don't present, because they present the idea that you got to choose between the two. Mm-hmm. How about even having other options? You know what I mean? We buy into that there's only two options.
Bam.
They could be like, hey, maybe neither one of y'all motherfuckers is what it is.
You know what the third option is? And then no one ever, this is all in political science, but we never talk about this. The news never talks about the third option.
What's the third option?
The third option is the same thing Ronald Reagan said when it came to the United States dealing with the UN. If they're not speaking my interests, I'm going to stay involved politically in the discussion, but I'm not going to vote. I'm going to delegitimize the process. I'm going to stay active with my words. I'm going to talk, but if you're not talking my interests, because what happened back in the 80s, the UN voted to some African countries didn't vote with what the white people wanted in the UN, the black people, so Reagan and Nixon was mad. It's some same tapes where Nixon and Reagan was calling Africans monkeys. What? If you go back and listen to that tape, he basically was like, okay, since the UN wants to do what these Africans want and not what we want, we're going to keep talking our shit, but we're not going to vote. Because when we don't vote, we delegitimize the process. And as long as we don't legitimize the process, it makes whatever they're doing illegitimate.
Wow.
And the voting, and in political science books, they talk about that. If the populace ever became smart enough to stay engaged politically, I ain't saying don't vote and don't. No, you stay engaged politically.
Shit, but don't vote.
But if you ain't talking the interests of the people, we gonna delegitimize the process. And if you do that, then you got them motherfuckers listening. But if you vote every 2 years, you're voting for confidence in the status quo and the system to keep going the way it is.
Man, that makes sense.
And we're voting for you to solve the problems that we think need to be solved. And it's essentially just relinquishing your power. Like, okay, you do it. I said that you're talking what I think we want to hear, so we want you to go out and exercise our rights and this, that, and the third, and you sit back in comfort and saying like, yo, and then you get to like, Tre, you said you was gonna do this. And it's like, yo, man, this shit didn't work out like that. These niggas over here had more bread. These niggas had more bread and shit was, you know, it was lining my pockets and whoa. It was the whoa. Yeah. But next time,
put me in the office.
I'm in a better position with the man, and I could do more. Like, yo, you
and
can't.
And if you don't vote for me, luckily I already got paid.
Man,
so
damn, that's all it is. Let's get money.
Damn. All right, party people, man. I think we're about at the end of our little hour.
Are we?
Yeah, man, we got about like 1 minute. I don't know. All right, man. So, Mellroz, tell the party people where they can find you, man.
You can find me at Black Hollywood, 8916 Southwestern, every day cutting hair, beautifying the community. I am one of the best barbers in the world, Craig. In the world. And I only say that because I only say that because I am one of the few people who take your personal image personally. Thank you.
Oh, isn't that special,
Mellroz? Okay. A byline for a business or something?
Some type of motto and shit.
Yeah, the motto
and slogan and shit.
I take your image personally.
Yeah.
What about you, What about you, Tre Luv?
Hey, man, y'all can catch me on Instagram, Tre Luv Vision, TreLuvision, or please visit my website, www.treluv3.com.
All right.
Damn.
Dwann B, at Dwann B. I got my SoundCloud up. New show. Same show, but I rebranded my show. It's called Hotep-ish. And
Hotep.
Listen to every...
Now, you got it on SoundCloud, just audio.
It's on SoundCloud audio, at Dwann B, DWANNB. On YouTube, video and everything, at Dwann B. On, what's the other platform, goddammit? Instagram, Dwann B. Twitter, Dwann B. All that shit, Dwann B. And Hotep-ish is my new fan page on Facebook.
Nice.
I'm King Mike Boogie, KingMikeBoogie in the place to be. And we out of here, y'all. 5,000 G. Peace.
Great show, y'all.
Yes, sir.
So niggas do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little bars. That's all niggas do. So the next 8 little bars are for you. 8 little bars. That's all niggas do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 little bars. That's all niggas do. Fatherless boys, I say it's the worst.